Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our playthrough of Stellaris. In our last episode, we were continuing to expand our empire, and this is going to be our last kind of day-to-day episode. I think after this I'm going to do some cutting away so that we can kind of move on a little bit. I'll come back for all the technological advances and everything else that happens in our empire, and if we get in a big war or have a lot going on, I'll stick with it. But when we need to do big research projects, I may kind of jump ahead. We'll see how we do. Now, it depends on how fast things play out. So what I'm going to do is we have a little bit of currency we need to spend, let's say. We have built up a pretty good stockpile of energy credits, a pretty good stockpile of minerals. We have a bunch of loyalty we haven't used, and we're not really spending it. I feel like we need to. So, if we look out at space, our exploration has kind of been cut off by the fact that we have all these hostile creatures. We can't really do a lot of investigation as far as scanning these systems. We also, of course, have that one, where is he? Rothier? There he is. We're doing the one research project here, which requires our one science vessel right here to stay in this planet's orbit while we do the research. So, I think we're going to spend some of this currency that we have. Let's go back to Ixathrak. There we go. What I'm going to do is I am going to have us first build some ships. So, I don't remember if we looked at the ship editor. I think we did, but we'll just look at it again here in a second. But we have a bunch of minerals. Ships cost minerals. Let's get some ships, and let's go crush these alien menaces that are out there, or try to at least. So, well, that's technology. There's the ship designer. So right now we have a Corvette class ship. We have our construction ships, and we have our little science ships, right? So if we look here, the Norwal class ship, it has a small gun, a small laser, and a medium laser, so kind of a utility fight everything type ship. We have fission reactors to give us the power, and then we have these equipments here. Now, we haven't really got a lot of research, so you can see... Oh, that's not what we want. You can see that we have a very limited number of modules to choose from. So, we can't do a lot of designing yet. Later in the game, we'll be able to design some new ships and upgrade them and everything else. I just want to take a look and see, if we go to a new design, and we make a Corvette, we could have somebody with a lot of guns. The kind of one that we have now that's, you know, kind of medium, has the ability to have a medium size and a small size and lots of utility stuff. Or we can have a guy that can use lots of utility components but only doesn't have as many guns. Let's look at the fact that we don't have a lot of utility components to use right now. So I was wondering if we were to make a new ship here, and we were to laser this guy up here, put in some lasers, and then down here we were put in enough fusion reactions. I wanted to see, he does 4.92 damage, but has to close in real close to fight. So if we look at our regular guy, he does 4.94. Actually, it's a better ship. The auto-designed ship is a little bit better. So we're going to leave the auto-designed ship, but you can see how we actually use the designer there. These cost 62 minerals. They take 60 days to build. They cost us 0.31 energy and 0.31 minerals. So as we build these, it is going to cut down on our income. So we just need to make sure we keep our maintenance costs in check. But let's go ahead to our spaceport. What is this? Oh, it's our construction ship is docked there right now. And let's build some Norwal class Corvettes. I'm thinking I want to build 3 of these is what we're going to do. Now, we got 3 Corvettes building. The next thing I want to do is let's look at our main planet. Athrak is not doing too bad. Athrak itself. Our governor's still doing a great job. I wish he was a higher level, but whatever. When we look through things here, though, if we look at our surface, we have another population growing. We talked about that before. But we have all these blockers that are keeping us from getting better. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be building some kind of science lab on these 3 spaces. But energy is still a problem, and we're going to be spending a lot of energy, it looks like, to begin with. In our empire, we're having some trouble building that up. So, this population, when he grows up, I want a little more energy. So I think, what does it cost for us to build this? To get even more energy in our power plant, I think, yes, we should go ahead and build another power plant here. The reason I'm thinking this is when we go to build our science stations to increase our research, those are going to start chewing up our maintenance costs. As that power plant produces 3, that one power plant will offset the cost of 3 science stations. So that's kind of our plan there. We're going to be just increasing our ability to research in our main world. Sweet. All right. So we're building our ships. Again, if we go to research, we have our research going on. I did a little bit of looking. I don't want to cheat myself out of having some fun with this learning Let's Play by, learning all the cool stuff that's going to happen or what we're going to encounter. But I did kind of look because I was thinking to myself, man, we've been playing for a while. We're 4 years into this space game, and we haven't even gone to another planet yet. But then I started seeing things like, hey, you might not get your colonization until like 20 years into the game. So I don't feel as bad, especially because we are getting 2/3 of the way almost to having our ability to build colony ships. So not too worried about that. What have we researched so far? Our fusion power gives us our fusion reactors for more energy. And some of these it looks like it started us with. So warp travel, red lasers, scientific method, fusion power. Those are what we started as technologies with us just to begin. And maybe we can build this Betharian power plant eventually, which will produce way more energy for us and take care of that, if we can ever find some Betharium. All right, so we're building our ships here. In Athrak, though, we could maybe branch out, and if we select our construction ship, these frontier outposts, they cost 200 of our influence and 100 minerals. Let's take a look what we have going on. We have a place here that has 3 unused energy in it and some science that we can be gathering. Look at this. This is a toxic world. If we put a research station here, we could greatly increase the amount of science that we're getting right now. We also have a place over here where we could go ahead and get a that's an arid world. We can colonize this world eventually. And over here, what do we got? 1 energy resource. One thing I'm thinking, I think this is our zone of control, so I should be able to build in any of these without having to build a frontier station. I should just be able to build space stations in this area. So I'm just taking a look. Minerals and engineering science. Okay. Let's see here. Gerard is where we're, again, Gerard 3, that's where we're heading to colonize eventually. That's our current plan, because it's a size 16 arid world. But we can get some energy offset by building here to build up our energy reserves as well. I think we need to increase our science. It's kind of a problem right now. Oh. What's this guy doing? What's Farthkin doing? Where are you at, buddy? Slew-Ern is doing that. Oh, Farthkin is... He's stuck there until we finish that research. Then we can go take that anomaly. Oh, had a little bit of a brain fart there, it looks like. Alright, so... I think we're going to take our construction ship. Where's he at? There he is. And we can build a research station for 90. Let's increase our science. Let's go ahead and build this research station. Lytherin didn't have any aliens, right? No. Okay. Yep. You build a research station here. Let's improve our science. And then last but not least, we have so much influence that we're not using. I'm going to go here and go to the edicts list. Actually, we can have a lot more leaders. This guy is just cheaper to buy, was what he was. If we got to recruit governors, do we have anybody who's cool? Cheap. This guy lives longer. He's already 42 though, so that won't help. Clear blockers. So one of these guys might be useful on the new planet we take over, and we have those blockers to get rid of. We can make it cheaper. I think we're okay. We don't need to spend the money. Sorry to hem and haw on that there. Alright. Get that out of there. So in that case, back on Ixathrak, I want to look at the planet while we do this. Back on Ixathrak, we are going to look at the edicts here again. We have extra influence. We can increase migration. Freeing the planet is great. We don't have anybody to migrate here. Infrastructure, less cost and less construction time, and not that big a deal. For social engineering, which if we had a divergent population, would make it so that population would come back together to the same ethos that we have. So that doesn't even help us at all. None of those help. How about if we look at our overall government? There's Emperor Slurfuge. Wait, are there two Slurfuges? I feel like we have a fake Slurfuge around. I mean, Nahal the Heir, he's age 47. Ooh, our Emperor's getting old. Alright. There's those... Oh, that's those bonuses we picked up as an Empire. Damage to Void Clouds and our evasion increase. Cool, I didn't realize that was there. Our budget looks fine. You know, again, a little under 7 now that we're building some ships and things. So, what can we do here? Crystal sonar. That's that survey any system with a crystal entity. Ooh, we might enact that when we get those... Just thought of something, folks. Nope, we'll go back and use that again somewhere else. It's just a time saver. Sorry to mumble on this episode. There's just so much to take in. Alright, so we really have no government edicts in that we can spend on.
The demographics tab tracks the makeup and spread of our empire's populace.
Okay, thanks, buddy. That we can really spend on everything. That's really going to help us is what we need. Free thought, I don't care about. I don't want to hinder any of our other items. Although, you get a plus 10% across the board, I guess, if you spent 1 on each of these research items. Yeah, you would get plus 10% research across the board, but not good for us. Right now. Alright, we've got some things in place. We'll head back to Xathrak. I want to look at the correct window for it. And let's advance time a little bit. See what we have. Science ship going.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, found an anomaly. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this habitable world. It's a level 1, 22%. Let's do it. Do it for me there, buddy. And then this guy is translating the mural. So that's moving along at an okay rate. Our construction ship is on its way to go out there and do some repairs. We can't put a leader here to make him faster, though. I mean, he's off to build that research station. That's the anomaly we found. Somebody just leveled up. Who was this? Scientist Gob finally leveled up. I think Gob is, he's doing our research. So that has given him a more research bonus to his research speed, which is awesome. That'll help out. Keep the time going here. And in fact, was it plus and minus to speed up time? Yeah, we'll speed up time a little bit. We're just kind of waiting. I don't want to miss anything, though. This is the kind of thing where I think I may cut it out in the future episodes. Because, while it's beautiful... Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, space squids. And so, 178... Oh, yes, he's leveled up. These things are 78 health. I mean, 78 combat power. So I think we get in there with some ships. We might be able to blow those up if we wanted to, now that we've done some research. And I don't think they're immediately hostile to us. Okay. Oh, one of our ships got done building. There we go. Oh, I need to pause. Ute colony. The Ute, again, I think if we remember correctly, were those precursor alien worm race. Signs of Ute development can be found all across Bahaj 3, and the planet must have experienced limited terraforming at some point. One region in the northern hemisphere is some kind of massive graveyard. No Ute settlements can be found nearby, but there are many monuments marking burial sites. With a low birth rate and an average lifespan close to 1,000 years, each Ute death was treated as a significant event, and much emphasis was placed on burial ceremonies. Peculiar. And that's going to give us an ancient graveyard
Situation log updated.
researchability. So, precursors, the Ute. Skill 4 or higher, 1 science ship. Alright. We have recovered artifacts from the Ute Empire. They are an alien civilization that inhabit a portion of the galaxy, roughly 6 million. We've already read this. If we can find enough relics in their civilization, it'll be possible to pinpoint the location of their home system. We'll go ahead and finish this out. We'll do that after we finish translating this mural, I think. Oh, this is just holding us up from advancing, though. How long is this going to take? Don't know. Oh, we don't even have a guy that can do it yet. So just remember, we have this ancient graveyard research that we need to do when we get a free scientist who is smart enough. That was in Bahaj. Where's Bahaj?
System survey complete.
Up here. Okay. So we finished surveying Bahaj. Let's go ahead and head over to anywhere we haven't surveyed yet. I think, oh, we've surveyed all those. We can't really survey here because we have hostile aliens. Let's send our science ship off to here to survey that system. That seems like a good plan. Meanwhile, back here, what do we have? The second Abyssal Flotilla contains one ship. Well, I'm zooming in and out like crazy. Only contains the one ship. The first Abyssal Flotilla, let's have them move over here because we're going to combine these fleets in a bit. Woo! Look at them go. It's our 3 starting ships. Head on over, guys. Speed up a little bit more. Yeah, okay. So 2 of our ships are done. You know, I think we're going to need 1 more of these corvettes. Just based on what I'm seeing as far as the fleet strength here. Alright. Ooh.
Special project complete.
Alright. We finished that special project, the mural. Science Officer 4th Lin has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered in Rothier 4. The text contains a staggering amount of data, and the mural evidently serves as some sort of low-tech library. It describes in broad terms the collected technological knowledge of an alien civilization that dominated this region of the galaxy some 80 million years ago. A lot of it is already known to us, but the data does contain several promising leads for technologies we have yet to consider. There is enough data here to keep our scientists busy for decades, but we will need an orbital research facility to continue the translation effort. Intriguing! Oh, wow! And a whole bunch of science at that planet. Intriguing. Let's pause. So if we check this planet out, look at this. If we build a science station here, it is going to give us a ton of science. Where is Rothier? Yes, we are going to be building a science station here the next time that we have enough resources for it. Cool. That is going to be awesome. So, we finished out our research there. Our fleets are almost complete. We have 1 more ship that needs to be built. We're going to have some combat before we finish this episode out. So, well, that's the plan. In the meantime, why don't you make your way up here so you can take care of that anomaly. Let's see if we can get our last ship to pop out here real quick.
Construction complete.
We finished building our extra power plant. Once this population is done growing, we'll be able to get that extra energy from that square. Awesome. Come on. Get there.
Our new research station is online, and its science staff have begun their work. What secrets will they uncover? What forbidden mysteries of creation?
Okay. So our research is done. Right here, we built that research station. There it is. You can see it there. We're getting that 3 extra. That brings our society research up to a +8, which is awesome. So let's get our construction ship. Just go ahead and move its butt over here for when we have enough minerals. And let's get back to here so we can finish building our last ship and getting our fleet up and going. We are becoming an empire in space. I feel like we're gaining some power.
Construction complete.
Alright. And this guy has arrived. We're going to have him research this anomaly. No, I want... Yes, science ship. Here. Go. 12%. Science by an ancient precursor civilization. Oh, he's already on his way to do that. Perfect. We have finished building our fleets. Let's combine these 2 fleets. How do we do this? Let's see. Split fleet. Create new fleet. Oh wait, if I highlight... Move over here, buddy. Alright, if I highlight both fleets, can I merge them? Merge them. Oh, no. Okay, that'll work. The second Abyssal Flotilla is ready to go. 163 strike force. Let's see what happens when we take on one of these alien... I'm going to take out one of these alien jerks that have been causing us trouble. So we'll send our fleet over, see what happens. We'll get there eventually. Eventually. See, our influence bubble seems to be growing as well, which is cool. Oh, what are we doing science-wise? Sorry to interrupt it, but we can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. We're okay. All right. Our fleets are about to arrive.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. We need to pause. Another anomaly has been found. More. Oh, wow. Let's research it. Yes. Oh, what is this? This space amoeba has a strength of 462. There is no way we are taking that out. I didn't realize they were stat strong. How about down here? Let's just make a run for it. I thought they'd be like 150 or something. There we go. What do we have going on here again? This place had a ton of planets. All right. These space amoeba... Oh, these are crystal entities. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait a second, because this guy's going to finish this anomaly. Alright. A Ute satellite was placed in orbit around Borbo 7 to commemorate the moment of first contact between their empire and the Jabardini, a contemporary civilization. This event occurred right here in the Borobo system and had a profound impact on all levels of Ute society. For over 1 million years, they had thought themselves alone in the galaxy, and the Ute reacted with both awe and horror upon the discovery of sentient alien life. The ICS Nibibia has recovered the satellite, which now awaits full analysis. Okay.
Situation log updated.
So, this science ship needs to make its way over here to this system. Yes, go to this system here. And I know this episode's running kind of long. It's been kind of dry, folks, but we're getting some things done. Let's go ahead and check our research. Our special project. We can do research here on the ancient satellite. We'll be doing that in a minute. Level 5 or higher. No, we won't be doing that in any moments whatsoever. Wait for our science ship to arrive here. Our other research project just finished. Failure. The signs of activity in the vicinity of Muros 3 turned out to be false leads. Science software Sorda has asked to continue the search for the ICS Garibha elsewhere. Okay, it's unfortunate. We did not succeed. He is just going to continue to survey that area. Waiting on him to arrive. Man, warp drives just take a while to get moved over. Alright. I want to see if this works, because if it does, we might have something cool. So our science vessel has arrived. Special project. Anomaly. Survey. Fleet stance. How do we use our special power? Government. Ah, we have to go to policies. We have to turn on crystal sonar.
Evading hostile fleet.
Which made them hostile. Okay. We need to get our other ships over here. So what happens if I
Evading hostile fleet.
survey
Evading
this
hostile fleet.
system?
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, you're evading a hostile fleet. Where did you go? Or am I reading this wrong? Allows us to order our fleets to use a special technique when encountering crystalline entities to do this survey. But I'm not seeing this survey happen. Science ship, come back. Assist. Oh, they can assist research. Didn't know that. Research special project. Nope, that's not what we want. Survey this system. Get back here. I don't know where you were. Get over here. Warping back and forth and back and forth. More space cows. Not a big deal. So I'm wondering if we have to wipe out these aliens to use our special power. Crystal sonar. The ICS Nimhiva has encountered crystalline entities in the Grugmara system, this place with 1,000 planets. Using some stored energy, our ships can generate an intense but harmless high-frequency blast to fire at the crystalline entities. The entities act as prisms and resonators, breaking up the pulse and scattering across the star system. And the waves reflected from planetary bodies are picked up by our ship's sensors. The whole system surveyed in an instant. Do it!
Evading hostile fleet.
Let's see if it works. Or is he auto-evading again? Stop!
System survey complete.
Oh, wow! Okay. So he did it. He still ran away. Let's set you back to evasive. We got all these planets surveyed. These are all just barren worlds with nothing to pick up. But cool. Well, I tell you what. Let's go ahead and wipe out these crystalline entities now that we're done with them. I don't like the idea of our fleets just sitting here not doing anything. So why don't you head over and survey... Oh, go here. Were there crystal entities here? Let's take a look. Alright. Back to our battle with the crystalline entities. Let's slow this down a bit. This is our first ever combat. Let's see what happens.
Fleet engaged.
Alright, we're engaged in combat. See how our lasers do, shall we? Oh lord, they're shooting at us. We haven't taken any damage. Oh, a little bit of damage there. There go our lasers. Oh, suck lasers. We're doing pretty good damage here. Try and stay in on the action. I'm worried about this big guy. Ooh. Good thing it saved right in the middle of that combat. Oh, take the lasers. They're down to an 82. We blew one up. Let's see if we can make it through without losing a ship. They also have lasers, it looks like. Nope, just us. Come on, keep shooting, guys. The Finbai, you're in kind of some bad shape here. You.
Excellent work.
Ooh.
The technology we just finished researching will certainly benefit us. Don't forget to give our scientists new research assignments.
So a bunch of stuff just happened. So we have a special project with a time limit. Consider taking care of it. Consider starting it so we do not miss the opportunity. Ah, there's some debris for us to come take a look at. Okay. That fleet battle just kind of disappeared. I wanted to read it. There we go. Fleet combat stats. We hit 71%. We took them out. We fought one crystal entity prism. I don't think we lost any ships, which is awesome. And technology research. We've completed the research of New Worlds Protocol. Calculating required resources and gear required to establish a planetary colony allows us to herd brave pioneers into Grand Arc ships, confident they will survive the long voyage across the stars to a new home. Awesome. Well, check that out. We can now do genome mapping to increase our leader lifespans. We can get hydroponic farms, increase our food, or biolab, which I'm assuming lets us do more research. You know what? I want our people to live longer. Well, this is just a tough choice. Let's go for genome mapping. Why not? Why not mess with our code? So we won a battle. We had that going on there. I feel good about what we've accomplished this episode. You may not, because it rambled on a bit, but it was fun. Went a little long. Holy moly. Well, that's going to complete our episode here. On the next episode of Gaming with Grug, we'll be skipping time to try and see more of the game in less time. So we'll be looking forward to that and more. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please tell your friends. And as always, we hope to see you soon.